In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Soothe by oeksound, a spectral processor for suppressing resonances in the mid and high frequencies. We're going to take a look at how we can use Soothe to process a vocal file to effectively de-ess the sibilant frequencies. We'll also take a look at how we can use it to process some percussive material for a cleaner mid and top end on our drum mix. And finally, we'll take a look at how we can use it to intelligently notch out resonant frequencies from an audio source. So we'll begin with this vocal recording I have loaded here.
Of unknown, so shield your
It has no processing on it whatsoever at the moment, so there will be some sibilant frequencies we'll need to get rid of.
On to who you are now.
The depth controller on Soothe acts as the main threshold, controlling how much processing is applied to the signal. More depth means more reduction.
It's turning cold. You stepped inside a world.
In the main area of Soothe, we have our 5 frequency bands. We can turn these on and off to take them out of the processing, and we can adjust the frequency that they are targeting. Holding command and clicking and dragging up and down, we can alter the width of the bands. And we can use the sensitivity control to adjust how much processing is being applied. Boosting specific frequency areas reduces resonances more in this area. So these curves effectively act as an inverse EQ.
Your eyes, but don't forget to hold on. It's running out.
We also have a very useful delta control. This solos the signals that are being removed by Soothe, so we can closely hone in on the sibilant frequencies we want to reduce or get rid of.
So shield your eyes, but don't forget to hold on to who you are now.
Underneath the depth control, we have a sharpness and selectivity controls. Higher sharpness values will lead to deeper, narrower cuts.
It's running out.
Whilst the selectivity controls how selective Soothe is about the frequency suppressed. Higher values mean only the stronger and more prominent frequencies get cut, so settings of 5 and above are ideal for de-essing purposes.
To hold on to who you are now.
Let's have a listen now to bypassing and unbypassing the de-essing we've been applying.
It's turning cold. You stepped inside a world of unknown.
As you can hear, it produces very natural and organic sounding results, but still effectively reducing those sibilant or more resonant frequencies. Let's now take a look at this drum mix we have in this project. We can click on the factory default preset here to bring up the presets that Soothe has to offer. As you can see, there's even a folder with some drum presets, highlighting the fact that Soothe isn't just about vocal processing. I noticed listening to this drum mix that the metal clap has a bit of a resonant ring. So let's focus on reducing some of the resonances there. We can use the delta control to solo these resonances. Increase the depth to increase the amount of reduction being applied. Maybe take down the dry wet controller if we feel the processing is too much. You can hear we can actually use Soothe to process drum mixes or effectively create a cleaner top end. Finally, I'm going to use Soothe to process this steel sound we have here. I notice some of these notes have quite a resonant ring. Let's use the Soothe plugin to effectively reduce or even completely notch out those resonant sounds. Let's start by honing in on the resonant frequency areas. One of the rings is around here. We could tighten the bandwidth. We don't need a really wide bandwidth to get rid of this resonant ring. As you can see, Soothe is already working to reduce those resonant tones, intelligently discovering where they are and notching them out. We can increase the sensitivity here, and we could even use the delta button to solo these for resonant tones. Let's use a narrow bandwidth for all three of our parametric EQ controls. And push the sensitivity right up for this first red band, as that's where most of the resonant tone is happening. We could even push the depth up for a stronger overall effect. Now let's use the bypass to bypass and unbypass the effect. We've effectively reduced that resonant tone whilst maintaining a natural sounding piece of audio. Be sure to check out Soothe by oeksound, which is available now at adsrsounds.com.